Okay, here we go. Guys, take a break from some stuff. My buddy's wind tower is standing up. I posted a little 16-second video that he'd sent me. He don't have wiring hooked up yet, but here was why I got a problem here. You're probably wondering what you're looking at. These are supposed to be base plates for support beams, temporary support beams to hold my front gable over my covered front porch up. Unfortunately, I screwed up. I ordered 8x8s instead of 6x6s, and these are rough hewn. They are a true 8x8, and they weigh a ton, so I'm gonna need help. So what I ended up doing, my little base plates here, because I assumed that even at 8x8, when they told me, and I went, oh, I misordered, I figured they'd be like construction grade 7.5 or 7.25. Nope, they're full 8x8. So for left and right stability, I've added some little outriggers on it, just to help with the guys who are going to help me put it up, who I have yet to identify. Hopefully I can get some people gathered up. But so what I did, I took some scrap 1" by 1/4 stock I had, and some pieces of 1/4" by 2 angle, and just lined them up, welded them up on there, and did these two. I paint everything because it's in my nature, but just so rust doesn't start. But these angles here, so the post will sit here up against this, and then it'll have all thread running all the way through the base that hold it there. And the top, I can't really describe it how I'm going to do it yet, but I'll do videos as I go along. But the biggest thing is that get up front, I guess we're going through a refi company, and let's just say it rhymes with Blue Way, Hey No Way, and I don't recommend them. And the reason I already don't recommend them is we're kind of deep into it now, but it seems like every week there's something more, some paperwork, some this, some that they need, and I'm getting kind of tired of it. It seems like they don't have their stuff together. They don't know what they're talking about. Which, you know, they advertise, this Rear Admiral Lynch advertises, kind of just busting myself out. Let's call him Winch instead. Rear Admiral Winch advertised how he wants to help veterans. Okay, got that, but it says you don't need an appraisal. Well, guess what? We had to have an appraisal. They also threw in that the appraiser came out and said he thought one of my garages was encroaching on the neighbor's property. That garage up there. So they required a survey. Survey's $1,800. It comes out of my pocket. And the survey proved what we already said the survey 20-some years ago proved, that nobody can find a copy of, including us or the county here, is that no way in hell does my garages encroach on other people's properties on either side. Everything's just fine. So there's $1,800 that was not well spent, and I think if I'd have went through another company, I wouldn't have had these problems. But I need to get, so here's the funny part. We got to get the paint, the loose flaking paint on the front porch scraped, and I'll post a video of that here right after this one. It's got to be scraped and painted before the VA, they're claiming the VA said this, will approve the refi. What's funny is the actual deck that's flaking and the upright posts that are flaking are being replaced, but we still got to paint them before they'll approve. So that's just some interesting stuff, and I'll post a video of what I'm talking about here in just a little bit. But I appreciate anybody who's watching, and thank you. And I did get some input from a cool dude about the alt energy projects we work on. He's into it himself, and just to let you know, brother, once we get this other thing wired and starts producing power, I have my buddy Chad's permission to go over and film, show you what we going on, because we're using a 105 amp Delco Remy. Well, technically they're generators because they have a rectifier built in, but they're alternators. They all produce AC current. They can't produce DC without that rectifier. So, but I thought I'd do a video of what I'm doing here, because I have no idea of what I'm doing, but I just know that I need something on the bottom to help support those posts. The ground's pretty damn hard up there, and I'll be digging it down, chopping it. I already started trying to level the ground, and it was like trying to go through concrete, so I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot of sag here. But we'll see. Once the bases and these posts are up, I'm probably going to wrap them tight with tarping and staple it right around the post, covering the bases, so the water runs out and away from the base anyway. So, because I have no idea how long it's going to take me to put on a porch. I was going to have my nephew do it, but that was counting on getting the refi money before it needed to be done, and now I'm not going to get the refi in time, and the porch needs to be done. So anyway, all you guys out there, guys and gals looking at the videos here, I appreciate your time. If you like, please like, and if you like it enough, subscribe. I don't make any money off anything I do here. This is just to kind of let people know what Randy Coleman Goofball, ordinary everyday American's got going on in his life. So we'll talk to you later.